3rd, 2025. We've got a couple of our friends here in Discord. We've got Doomzilla and Dio Damage. We might have some more join us. Today, we're going to walk through the 137.12 README, and then we're going to just play the game and have some fun. For those of you that haven't been following, we have a really great update on the way. That is this README version. We sent out a huge newsletter today, making sure that you all were aware of it. Sent it to thousands of people. We've also pressed it across Discord. It represents several good things that we've been talking about in our roadmap. By the way, we do have our fundraiser going on. Huge thanks to several people who have, 29 people in total who have helped get us up to 39.2% funded. We really appreciate that, and that kind of support is super motivating. We'll put it to good work. So let's dive into this README real quick, and also understand that there's a open beta as per your request for all players to participate in, which means everything that we're about to talk about, you can log in and download and start to test and get ready for it, because it's coming soon. And we'll talk about that going through. So, huge thanks to our players, of course, as I was saying, for making things like this possible. World War II Online is a 100% community-funded game. We cannot do this without you. Our subscribers make this happen. Our free players are also important to the extent that they're on the server and making content readily available and helping to keep the game going. So we appreciate you guys. But at the end of the day, what pays the bills is our subscribers. So thank you for that. If you're on the sidelines waiting for something, I want to encourage you to get off the sidelines and get back in the fight, because we need you, and we can get a lot more done with you being part of the team, being part of our active subscriber base. If you hear any sounds, we do have the game running behind us. As I mentioned, we are going to get to that shortly. So we have three iconic vehicles that are being added: the Panther, the Valentine Mark X, so the Panther Aus A, Valentine Mark X, and the M18 Hellcat. Again, these are all playable if you haven't seen it. I'm just going to run through some of the features and talk about them in case you're unfamiliar. So right out the gate, we have some fallen soldiers that we want to recognize: Red Dog, CDZ, and James IRC. So salute to the fallen. Rest in peace. And going on, so aircraft are now going to receive stress damage from exceeding G limits. This means aircraft are actually going to be breaking apart, and if they hit their G limits too much. There's also compounding damage, which means you might stress your airframe a bit, and you might still be able to fly, but it's going to do some work. It's going to hurt you a little bit. Eventually, like for example, if you went diving from the atmosphere and then pulled up aggressively, or in other cases when you just hit that G limit, it will just break your wing off. Potentially both. It will be catastrophic and instant, and there will be no recovery. So be aware of that. You can test this again, all of this in open beta right now. So Autopilot has been completely redone. We've been talking about this. This is being added. There's three different elements to this. There's level autopilot, there's angle autopilot, and there's speed autopilot. If you look at our roadmap, we break down what those things mean. Go check it out. Wingman, this is another implementation of our autopilot. This is when you can actually connect to another player and basically act as they're a clone of them as they move throughout. It won't fire, it won't shoot for you or anything like that, but it will do its best to follow, providing no aggressive maneuvers do occur. Also, when autopilot is active, which can only be set from the pilot's position, the Bombardier will now have some rudder control. So you can kind of turn left and right with your joystick in the Bombardier position, or twist I should say, and you can line up your target more accurately. It's pretty dang cool. There's a new automatic takeoff procedure to help with novice pilots getting airborne. It will just automatically, you'll spawn in, you'll take off, and it will just put you in the direction of whatever the runway is facing, and that's it. We believe this is really, really important to getting people up in the air. And you can test this. If you're a veteran pilot that does not want this, you simply go to your game settings, your preferences, and disable that, and you're good to go. It's very easy to turn that off. One thing to take note is that if your auto takeoff, will be set by default as on, because we want all new users coming in to have that. We want them to take off and be successful at that. You simply just need to disable it, and it's very easy to do. If you do have automatic takeoff on or enabled, you will spawn outside of a hangar and on the airfield. We do this because the code work involved to have you turn outside of a hangar and all that was non-trivial. So this makes it a lot easier. When you disable it or take off like you always have, old school, you will spawn inside of a hangar. Pretty straightforward. Pilots will now lose all control of their aircraft while blacked out. So you can't be clicking buttons and trying to save yourself. If you're blacked out, your controls will go to neutral, your stick, and hopefully the grace of your flight and the flying gods will help you survive. But if you black out, it's going to be far more dangerous than ever before. We talked about this. The new Panther Ausweiss is added to the German forces. We did add a new feature that was kind of a pain in the butt, but it allows us now to add basically more capabilities on a per position basis going forward. So if you press Z and the commander, you can switch from your binoculars and go to the machine gun. It's really quite elegant and cool. A lot of good work was put into that. And we did it because it's not just for that. We can add it to other things going forward. The M18 is being added to the U.S. forces. This thing is very peppy. It's very lightly armored, but it's got a decent cannon on it, and it's a sports car, man. That thing hauls. I want to go back to the Panther for just a moment and state that there's a lot of anticipation for what this is going to represent. If you get shot at frontally, you're going to be in fair shape. If you get shot at from your flanks, left or right or rear, it's going to be really bad. So the Panther is not invincible. It is very vulnerable on the sides and rear. But the front, you can take quite a beating. Don't forget to close your your driver hatch, or that might not work out too well. And of course, the Valentine Mark X has been added to the UK and so British and French forces. So something I really like and wanted to see happen, I mean, I like all this too, but is that mission command. We talked about this. It will now generate a clickable hyperlink simulating the .join command. So when you type that out, it will say click to join my mission. This is on the roadmap, by the way, but this is working. You can test it inside of the open beta right now. We've now made it so that if we wanted to, that spawn delay can be tied to a specific subscription. We're not necessarily big fans of spawn delay. We don't necessarily want to do that, but it gives our game management team more options to try and balance things out. AFK players will no longer affect capture timer calculations. This was brought in by request. It makes a lot of sense, so we did it. Should be straightforward. Carrier object. So we do have carriers in the game. They're not movable. They're primarily just environmental objects, but you can spawn aircraft, and now there's a spawn room as well. To do that, you just go to an Air Force garrison or brigade. You make the mission from the carrier, and you should now be able to spawn infantry directly from it. So, pretty straightforward. Also, carriers will no longer allow the spawning of bombers. That just didn't make a lot of sense. And there was a high crash rate and all that stuff. Probably not a great idea. 9 new airfields, small airfields, have been added at the towns of Ghent, Saarlouis, Mean, Chani, Roy, Verton, Massaic, Sains, Rechalmont, and Rulers. These little airfields have been very important for us to add more options for aircraft and pilots to take off and have a good time at. When we looked at the map, we targeted areas where there was huge gaps in between aircraft larger airfields. So we tried to plug in these little ones so that we could leverage what we already have, limit the implementation timeline, and also these new airfields are pretty cool. People like them. So 9 new small airfields for our airboys to keep them going. Valenciennes has been split from 1 city into 2. The terrain textures have been brightened up by about 30%. You will see a very noticeable and obvious increase in the brightness of the ground. So terrain textures is all that super dark green grass. And we are making an active effort at CRS to try and increase the brightness of World War II Online. Somewhere along the way, the game got very depressing looking. We're not sure why that is, but we're trying to fix it. People picked up on that at the last time I did a live stream, kind of talking about our patch coming. And it was pretty cool to see. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised. I think in addition to the game world looking a little bit brighter, I think you're going to see some of those darker green vehicles pop a little bit more. I'll leave the judge of that to you. New forward bases were added between Cobreville and Flamirge and Bastogne. These are some, I believe, deep south FBs that were or towns that were missing FBs. We're trying to fill in the gaps where we can so that the time to action is reduced and there's less pain. Of course, Sedan and Bouillon FBs are also now closer, so we're also looking for that. Brussels Airfield Army Base has moved back to the east end of the airfield. We've added the Ludendorff Bridge at Remagen. It's pretty cool looking. And then added a long rail bridge in northern Rotterdam, also super cool. And Rotterdam has had its terrain significantly redesigned, so you should check that out. The Fairmile Riverine has received some touch-up treatment from the perspective of the pilot, or we'll call it the captain's position or whatever. The commander, the driver. There you go, the driver position. You should see a noticeable improvement from their perspective art-wise. Shivering Sands is now an operational sea fort with strategic points. That's way over there in England. It's quite cool. There's garrisons associated with it. And yeah, there's a lot. So Gravelines has been converted into a star fort. Keep a lookout for that. There's a couple new towns of, I'm not going to try and announce this one, but that one and Herne Bay. There's a new pop-up during the installer process. Not a big deal. The installer will now download the current version of Microsoft VC Redistributable package, and that option will be enabled by default. This is going to ensure that our users get in the game with as little problems as possible and just make it a bit smoother. And we've updated the report and bug message receipt when you type .bugger report to give you some more understanding, like some better direction on what to do and where certain reports ought to go. So yeah, there's that. In terms of the fixes, so those are the features. This is all the features coming in this patch. So in terms of the fixes, the stamina for infantry has been fixed, and heavier classes will run out of sprint faster. This is really important because riflemen shouldn't burn the same speed. Like, they're not carrying as much weight as a heavier machine gun or bazooka, for example, or an ATR. Heavier weapons. So be on the lookout for that. There is going to be a variation. This is expected. Also, paratroopers, when their parachutes have been removed, emphasize when they've been removed, all of them will have a bonus multiplier that's better than their counterparts, meaning they're elite troopers and they will perform better and have more stamina than, like, the submachine gun will have more stamina than the standard submachine gun. The LMG for the paratroopers will have more stamina than the regular LMG. So that's what I mean by that. The mouse sensitivity is now scaled in horizontal and vertical movement. They're one of the same, so results should be a little bit better from that, we hope. Foxholes will now be able to be placeable again. Audio will now transition smoothly as you move the camera around, particularly noticeable in vehicles. The Sherman M4A2 tracks no longer share damage threshold, which means they can break individually and you can get kill credits accordingly. So that's an important fix. Churchill materials have been fixed at various LODs. You shouldn't see weird black spots on the top of them anymore. It should look a lot cleaner. The opal doors and glass have been fixed. They're no longer bulletproof. You can die from them. That's the way it ought to be. US tanks now have proper UI images. They were using some really old ones or otherwise French ones or British ones, so that need to get cleaned up. And there's more of that to be done throughout the UI. Base colors fixed on several vehicles. Corrections to the Lafley S20, Bedford, and M16 SPA manuals. This one's kind of a big deal. Corrected the excessive nose heaviness and out of spec neutral point with the 109 Foxtrot and Golf series for proper functionality with automatic takeoff. It really became noticeable when we were doing the auto takeoff setup and configuration for all aircraft that the 109F and G would basically, it was so nose heavy it would just kind of plop down and instantly break its prop. This has been a long-standing request from our players to address this, and we're happy to report that we have slightly made some very subtle adjustments, nothing major, but enough to where you should notice it's probably not as nose heavy. This has not compromised the flight dynamics in any capacity. Should be a major win. Several terrain textures have been audited to add more depth and quality, and we have more work happening underway on that. So let us know what you think when you check it out. Several tree textures have been optimized using better compression. That's important. Building rooftops should no longer glow at night. White squares are no longer visible in the clouds on rainy days. Kirpin Köln FB infantry spawn no longer clips a berm. Area 51 will no longer surrender when captured. We fixed the Seafort railings and moved Margate to the correct location. So that concludes what's involved in this current patch. We are actively looking at our bug tracker, which, let's see here, is located here. So worldwartwine.com/bugs. I want to encourage you guys to use this as much as possible. You'll notice we have several people denoting, as opposed to it being live, like the campaign, this is beta. It's very easy. As opposed to typing .report or .bug, go to this website because I have our team looking here all the time, and this is where we are prioritizing the fixes. The reason is, if you make the effort to come here and let us know and in detail help us reproduce problems, the probability of us to solve them is much greater. And if we have questions, we can have a dialogue back and forth with you. We can also share screenshots and attach files. It's really great. So all you do, you just click right here, you add in your text for a title, your details, and if you want, you can just attach some stuff, create posts, and you're on your way. Super, super easy stuff. Okay. Who's in my Discord channel? All right. Doom, what do you think about the patch? Any questions?
No, I think it's great. I actually love it that some people aren't going to talk about it much, but I love anything that has to do with like texture updates and the brightening of the world and stuff. I think that'll all be great.
I tend to agree. World War II Online has been dark for way too long, and we just have to fix it.
But yeah, even just the texture updates of like the trees and stuff, I think will be nice too.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you know, the Panther, yeah.
Panther's going to be pretty hot. I was asking people what they're most excited about. That definitely continues to come about as the thing that they're most excited about.
Yeah, I'll definitely be eager to see how the G-stress changes flight too. I want to see how many people need to relearn how to fly or tweak what they already do, you know?
Oh yeah. It's definitely going to have an impact. There's just no doubt about it.
Yeah, especially with the damage compounding and like you take a couple flak rounds now, your wings might break off a little easier. That'll be real cool.
I'm just at this time, we're now hovering over the town where there's a battle. We'll probably get into it here shortly, but I'm also distributing this information out for others to see how they can watch that stream there. So we have a guy here, MLVN. I haven't played in months due to lack of interest, but I really hope I can come back and be part of this. I hope so too, because we're working our butt off to keep this game going for you and many others. But it's only made possible by you guys actually getting into the fight and supporting what we're doing. Pothead is back, if you didn't notice that. Pothead is one of our guys historically who has been a tremendous field leader. He's helped us do a lot of cool things, and he's just a very capable guy. He also
I've been in several Pothead tank rallies before, so that's always fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's good. You can tell that Pothead's around here because it's a 420 smoke out on this position. Can't see anywhere. That's a cool screenshot. This is a very contested position. Hey Tex, you there? You're currently muted. Look at all these bodies, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a lot of dead dudes. Green tag. He's in wind hunt. I know we've talked about this a lot, Doom, and that is we need to get squads more actively working to preserve new players. We're bringing them in. You're seeing these new green tags, but it's not going to mean a whole lot if we don't get them to stick. And that's got to be a community effort across the board. Squads kind of need to wake up and smell the roses a little bit and go, oh yeah, we got to help out here.
Yeah, we're trying. I mean, a lot of them, you talk to them for a day or two, and then they join another squad and they disappear. But we've got a couple that have stuck around.
I guess what I'm saying is that just on a global scale, the World War II Online community and its squads need to prioritize keeping their, working, getting people to stick. That's all. Because some of them aren't. They're like, we don't like them, they're new, they're spies, they're this, they're that. It's like, that's our future, man. Ooh, is that tiger? That tiger just got smoked. The heck was that?
foot hanging out of that wall of the white building right by you, Tater Tot, Tender Tot. Other side of that building.
Tender Tot, huh?
Same floor. He just jumped out. Went to
Go
the
scare
spawn.
Bemo with your skull there. He's AFK, darn.
We'll get him next time. That's half the fun. We'll see a big ass's reflexes. Hold on.
Get AI up so we can.
No, he ain't feeling it. Oh, did you hear that we're bringing back foreign languages, Doom?
What do you mean by that?
It's called localization. It's when the game is available in a foreign language, like Chinese or Spanish, German, French, Italian, Russian.
Oh, so it'll like automatically translate for other players.
In terms of the interface and the character, the keys that are typed out. Wow, did you see that? They just ran right by each other.
That'd be good for player retention in other countries for sure.
Yeah, we haven't had it active since March of 2020, and my mouth just kind of dropped to the floor when I heard that. I was like, ah.
Yeah, because there are a couple like Chinese players. I'm always surprised by that.
Good effort, CT. I was talking with a couple of them, guys who used to play the Chinese version of the game. And they said they've tried to bring their friends, but the absence of the Chinese language, it's just impossible for them. So I think it's going to be a big deal.
Market. Yeah, it's a big market.
Well, yeah, all non-English countries basically. So you got Chinese, Russian, Spanish, French, German, and Italian. What are we missing? That's basically the big ones, right?
People. Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, so that's a lot of dead people. Look at my screen. Let the bodies hit the floor.
That guy to your right there, I don't know if he's dead. He just looks a little sketchy.
Which one? This guy?
Right there to the right in the door. I don't know what he's looking for.
Looks like he's had some prison time, you know what I mean? This guy just looks like he had an all-night bender. Look at his bodies.
Too many pints with the lads.
You know, I was playing airsoft with my son the other day, and I swear to God, he looked just like that against the tree trunk. And he was dehydrated, so maybe that's what's going on.
Well, we don't have a canteen mechanic. That's the problem.
Oh, hell no. We ain't gonna get one either. We ain't doing that.
Thank goodness.
Watch that window, Tater Tot. Shit, I say that and I died from it.
Ooh, look at Croyo over there. This is a great shot. That's right. I'm complimenting my own camera work. I'm surprised he didn't die from that ATR, to be honest. There's a
He
green
probably
tag.
has the kill credit in it. The kill credits on him. His engine's smoking pretty good.
Yeah.
You know something I just learned the other day that I didn't know for the longest time is that every vehicle you have like your own unique number that goes on your vehicle. I didn't know that until just like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's so cool.
Yeah, it's the brigade unit code. Well, there's a brigade ID, and then, yeah, it just randomizes a number up there. They do it for the allied tanks, too.
But yeah, I didn't realize that each player had their own number that was always with you.
Yep. Whoa. Bad day, huh? There's something about these English guys and their positions. What's going on here, Doom?
I don't know. They seem to be asking for something, but I'm not sure. It's so cool to see the battlefield from this angle sometimes, instead of being in it.
Well, if you got anything you want to see or you think people would be interested in, let me know. I like to just track people for a little bit. Oh, look at all that booze. Damn, that guy's still up. There, we'll just kind of come over here and park it for a minute so we don't make everybody sick. There we go. It's a decent angle, right? Think that green tag's gonna get him? Nope. He's got wrecked by somebody else. There you go. McAfee's bringing it in. Oh, did McAfee just got ran over? Oh no! Oh, I bet he's pissed. Plop! It just falls off. Did you see it fall off? Oh my gosh. Interesting. See that wall there? He's transitioning between light and dark settings. Inside and outside lighting. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
see that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta work on that. Yeah, I don't want to look at it anymore.
I mean, in the game's defense, I didn't notice that until you pointed it out, so.
There you go. I see all the things now.
You deal with it every day, so.
So those numbers. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. I can't remember what number I am, but it's so cool that like each player has their own unique number.
Whoa. Oh, that must have been a P-40 Kitty Hawk. Infantry protecting their tanks and working together? What?
You're not allowed to show this on camera. It's not real.
Blasphemy! Somebody just blew up. What was that? Oh, that was like 231. He just got massacred by somebody over here. No? Oh, there it is. I'm a scat man. Interesting. Abbott 2. Question. Will World War II Online 2.0 or whatever the next iteration is have a true FPS vehicle mode, or will it be static like it is now? Doom, I'm trying to interpret that. Do you think he's talking about being able to go inside and out of them?
Say that again, sorry.
He said, will World War II Online 2.0, or whatever the next iteration is, have a true FPS vehicle mode, or will it be static like it is now?
Yeah, I think it's like the vehicles are just completely separate. I think he's like talking like you're a crewman that can get in and out of your tank.
Yeah. So, we'd love to do that at some point. And I'm not sure when, or how it'll work, or what iteration. I just don't have the answer for that, dude. But I know it's been long requested, and makes a hell of a lot of sense. Should absolutely do that. Dogfight. Close call there.
Meg loves flying his 110s. He does that all the time.
Well, the battle between Horny 77 and Hawk, or Mig is going to be interesting. And the guys who do the 110 flop are going to have to relearn how to do things.
There's no way his 110's outrunning that.
You see that bouncy stuff going on?
Yeah, it's like jaggy, yeah.
It's jittery. It could be a connectivity issue between he and I. But I think ultimately our prediction code getting updated is going to help with that. And that's one of our things we're going to try and target. So when you see... golly, he's pulling us away.
I'm surprised that he escaped that, honestly.
Yeah, he ran to Maastricht. He got lucky. Don't you wish you can go this fast in the game?
It's pretty speedy.
So guys, if you're here on the live stream, thank you for watching. I would ask that you please like it, share it. Let's get some guys here. But also, above all, the most important is that you get into the game. We're doing this to show you the game is vibrant. It has good battles going on. It just needs you into the game. I know there's a lot of games out there, but this one is better with you in it. So get in there, bring a friend. We're going to keep doing this and doing our part to try and bring you more players and get the game population up. But we can't do it without you. We're gonna see some fighting here. Oh no. Get down there, get down there. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, they're dead already. Death. Yeah. Sphinx is a mean player. Watch out. Oh boy. Oh, he just got noobed. Oh. Frey and Wooker's letting ATRs go.
I don't know what he was thinking right there, running in there with his satchel out. That didn't make sense.
These boys are in here doing some work. These Thompson submachine guns are freaking monsters, dude, in this kind of environment. 45 ACP with that kind of rate of fire. Yeah, recoil management is not going to work very well, but you don't really need to worry about recoil management when you're that close. And it just sends it, dude. What's up, Draxon? Welcome to the party. Who owns this? Okay, so, Z-Cole? Skull? Z-Cole? I don't know. He's capping. Let's see what Scatman does. Whoa! Oh, wow! Wow. I thought that was going to be a clean shot on him. That engagement kind of surprised me. Yeah, but of course you're welcome. And hey, Contrarian. Good to hear you'll be in game in about an hour. What's Frey doing over here? He's like being uber sneaky. They'll never see me.
Good luck hitting something from that range with that pistol.
Nice drop. I see a floating body. They see me floating or rolling, whatever.
Pothead must have got him.
Oh, Frey just got wrecked. Watch out for that tree, George! Okay, good. That always cracks me up. Oh, come on, Rob. That was a clean kill on Exponent. Yeah. Sphinx is... Ooh! Ooh! Good shooting over there. Sphinx picked up on it, too. Agave's gonna get wrecked. No? Yep. And that's the tough part. You see that happen, you're like... From Agave's perspective, he's like, what the hell? I didn't see anything. This is when you start to realize how many angles there are that you can get killed in this game. And while that's frustrating, you kind of go, oh, now I get it. Or you don't.
I like this building he's in right now. I've never really seen this one before. I like how it's actually like filled out with like furniture and stuff. Feels more like alive.
Yep. Yeah, the art team's doing some work. They're doing some things.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see that in some more buildings. What town is this?
Bilson, I think. Yeah, Bilson. Ooh, Rob just got smoked by, I think that's Chills. Yeah, he's a Piat. What's up, Cobra?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, we're in game right now, dude. We're on the live stream.
As always, I hope.
Yeah. Let's see what Sphinx is gonna do. He's got to watch out. He's got the dude above him. Nobody over there. He's got a pretty clear shot in here, but he doesn't trust it.
It's fun being admin.
Sometimes. These are the perks of the job. The rest of it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I know. I used to do this too. You sit back, watch what everyone's doing.
Somebody's got to do it.
Well, it's how you get the hackers and the cheaters out of the game. Well, you spot them anyway if you can.
Yeah, we have some built-in countermeasures as well. It's not quite as old.
Yeah, no, those days aren't as bad as they used to be.
Is that lighting update, is that going to apply to the inside of buildings too, or is it just the landscape outside?
Right now, for this update coming, it's just going to be the textures outside and some of the vehicles. But we're making more effort on that now because we can get a lot more out of the graphical presentation of our game with improved lighting and shaders, and we recognize that. So, and we want to do that because that's the #1 bitch for why people don't actually join the game and get involved. Hello, Contrista. Oh, where did he get shot from?
You go through the window.
Oh, there he is.
Not the window, mate.
Yeah, that was a clean shot.
You got to look for your secondary angles, and the first thing I do is always look for a building next door.
Oh,
He
he's
doesn't.
got a floating rifle here. Impressive.
Here's one thing I noticed. When you bail out the aeroplane now, you have a rifle on your back. Does that maybe one day... Oh, got him. Rifle.
Yeah.
Will that one day be you'll be able to be on the ground for a little bit with the rifle?
That would be really cool.
I just wondered why you got the rifle on your back when you jump out now. That's all.
Is that new?
I don't know. I noticed it when you bail out. Sometimes I would see it. Oh, here we go. Look at this.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god, that one really got him. Look at him. He merged into the stairs. That was so... There he is. Okay. I don't know.
But he walked up there and turned around and looked back
Yeah,
there.
he's like, okay, here we go. Plow! Yeah, I don't know.
In the back.
You find out a lot.
That's war for you, buddy. That's war.
Yeah, going up those stairs can be tough sometimes. I mean, there's so many spots they could be sitting.
Best thing I ever saw him do is you throw a nade in those windows from the outside, then rush. It takes a bit of skill.
There's a lot of frickin' bodies in here. Alright, here comes Hellman. Uh-oh.
What was that? Oh, he glitched, sort of glitched.
Yeah, he kind of nudged the wall over there.
I think that's you looking at everyone.
Yeah.
Sort of a small desync.
Oh! Oh, shit! That dude got popped hard down the stairs.
Well, he's got it. I think he's got him.
I don't know what's going on here, but... Shaky legs.
Well, they call it the funky ragdolls.
Ragdolls, yeah. That dude got massacred flying down the stairs, though.
Well, I gotta go now, Zoom.
Oh!
It was nice watching. Talk to you later.
All right, man. See you, Doom. Get in game later. Okay, he just cleared out that building, blew it up. Where'd he go? All right. Okay.
Can you track a person, or you got to be manual like you're doing?
I can, but in this environment.
Too many names.
Oh, they traded. Yeah, we can follow somebody, but it's just kind of a pain.
No, I was just wondering if you can track one. That's good what you're doing. It's like watching a movie.
We've had a lot of people thoroughly entertained. Some of them are in game right now. Some of them will watch it later, of course. Some of the guys in game right now will just replay it and be like, "Oh, did he see me?" So it's just kind of.
I've done that myself. I've had air battle, and I know that you've got so long gap. I thought I'd watch it and see if you saw me dogfighting above the town.
The hell hit it?
A couple of planes out there.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you looking? What side are you looking on? Oh, you're looking on the German side.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're different. You can see everybody from what they are.
All right.
No, you can see the plane and the name.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good aeroplane. It's having a good climb.
Yeah.
What is it? Is that a Hawk?
190.
Oh, 190 with a bomb.
Yeah, bomber variant. 250 kilogram. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got going for the bounce. Maybe out turn the guns. Straight out the other side. And all of a sudden a Spitfire comes from out of nowhere and comes up behind you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 aircraft in this scene right here. Nice.
Beautiful one. That's what you want. What is it though? How many what?
Oh,
So what am I looking at? Germans? That's a German, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Kitty Hawk down there.
Oh yeah. I'm getting bounced. It's getting tailed. It's 109 by the look of it. Yellow nose. One's I fly. Oh, yeah, 190 should pull away. Oh, and he's chasing. He's chasing another one.
He's got to get careful. If he stalls out here pulling up, it's going to be a bad day.
Yeah, but he's pretty quick. What's chasing? The Spitfire?
Yep, here comes Executor. He bounced.
Now, yeah, but he got bounced because he got rope-a-dope.
Yeah. All right. MiG's going to push this guy here.
Yeah, he's locked on him. Someone's shooting at him. No, he broke off.
That's a great shot right there.
A lot of those guys are all talking on radios as well. I'm sure.
What the hell?
Whoa! They got hit by AA, was it?
No, he dropped his bomb. It looks like that was a bug. I'll add that to the list, damn it. Somebody blew up back there. You can see that steaming pile of wreckage. No, he dropped his bomb, and then from our perspective, it rendered like it exploded on his bottom. But that's from our perspective. He's okay.
Okay, so he's just scooting away.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Well, that was fun.
So where are most of these players from at the moment? Are they, what nationalities playing at the moment? What's the time zone?
This is time zone 2, so mostly North America, North and South.
Okay. So red name tags the allies, aren't they?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Yeah. Explosions, what's that, mortar?
We're gonna find out. New guy doesn't know what he's doing.
The ground.
He is definitely lost in World War II Online. Come on, buddy, shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
No,
Come on, green tag!
dude!
Oh,
He spawned out because there's nothing there.
missed opportunities.
That's just the game.
He wasn't even looking at him, dude.
I know. Dude was push spawn because you got to wait 10 seconds, right? And in that time, old mate pulled up out the front. Looks like he's in trouble.
Just another day in World War II Online.
No, it's the coincidence of the world, mate. That's just how opportunity is missed by a heartbeat. Like the satchel.
Yeah, it's just an HE satchel though.
That should have got him though. It was on the wheel. It should have been on the.
Yeah, it was on the side. But it's a high explosive. It wasn't a heat satchel, an anti-tank satchel.
Hang on, he stopped. He's still going. He's covering. Where's the cabin? Oh god, the holes in it. Uh-oh. Ooh. Don't go upstairs.
Totally missed opportunity to blow that thing up.
I'm surprised they didn't do another satchel on the 232. But you only get one satchel as a soldier.
As a rifleman, yeah.
Okay, right, I get it. Panzer C.
38T.
Yeah, the little one. Yes, it's not nice being locked up in a bunker in spawn. Why is there no one coming out the AB?
Look at those moves by Dev Zero. Didn't matter, but good moves.
He's outnumbered.
He also was staring at a Thompson point blank. And all he had was a Car 98, so yeah. That's what we call having a bad day.
Well, there should have been maybe a grenade through that big hole in the other end of the building. Could have fixed a lot of things. Or smoke. There you go, someone's smoking out there, look. Maybe just mark it.
Great screenshot there. What's this guy doing? Was he dead already? Nice.
Oh, look at it.
Ran over his buddy.
That says one of the rat pack. Become fodder. Anti-tank here, trying to get a tank. Here we go. Oh, short. I changed window.
He's got to respawn for ammo.
What? How many does he get?
2.
Okay, so he's already had a shot.
Wow. Always are doing a good job pressing this down.
I don't think they're gonna hold. Maybe I don't know. They're gonna. They're struggling to just keep this one now, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a German town, so they're on the attack.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking the other way. Okay, so they're on the attack. They're doing good then. They are holding ground.
This guy is bouncing everywhere. I think he's based on his name from Asia.
Yeah, he's got that Asian name. 300 ping.
So this is how you suppress it. 1, 2, and 3. And a 4th one kind of lining up over here. Honestly, I kind of feel like flying. I might switch over and start flying a little bit.
There you go.
Good numbers. Wow, nobody's made a mission here? What? What?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to turn off the stream and. But how far ahead are you?
On Discord, it's live. On
I'll turn it off.
the other stream, it's about 90 seconds.
You want to fly now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out a little bit.
How do I turn off this bloody stream?
Unless you're shooting me down, it don't bother me.
Now stop. What? I'm gonna fly German. I'm a German pilot. You know that.
Let's go.
I'm a loyal And I want to fly the Spitfire so bad.
You in game right now?
No, I'm just getting it booted up.
Let's go.
I'm gonna get Steam happening. Yeah, we got the only aeroplane mission up for us, aren't you? You said there was no airplane missions, wasn't there?
Not to
T2
this
coming in
town.
the east side.
Oh, not to that town, okay.
Not from Aachen. Maybe Verviers. I don't know. I was kind of surprised myself because I saw guys in the air.
Yeah, well, you went through a different method of getting the airfield. You just sort of went directly to an airfield. I normally look at what missions are up and join them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you if there's any server overpopulation.
Man, I'm so ready for that new autopilot.
Yeah, what is it? What do you mean the new autopilot? What's the new autopilot?
Man, you got a lot to catch up on.
I've been watching a little bit, but I'm got my nose deep in Star Citizen.
Ew. Speaking of drinking water bottles.
Yeah. I throw them.
I would too.
There's this weird fruit you can get on fucking in Area 18. I saw it the other day. There's one stall that's got all these fruits, and you eat it, and it fucking like fills you up of everything just about. It's a funny looking thing. And then they got rat on a stick.
Rat on a stick?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Looked like a rat on a stick dipped in some red.
Given that we're cornered rat software, that sounds a little threatening, sir. I'm kidding. The new
another game.
autopilot's been completely rewritten.
So no Control A, you just press A, Control A, and it does
it's
it.
Control A, but it's more reliable.
You'd have to trim up so much.
Go check out open beta, and then you'll learn some stuff. Alright.
Join your mission.
Okay, we're in the fight here. There's Executor. Oh, this dude fucking hit me. Okay. I think I can recover. Let me... Oh my god. Dude. Okay. Come on, pull out of it. Pull out of it. Oh my god. Ah! Yeah, if I was in... Oh, that pisses me off. I almost died to that. I'm gonna go dip this bomb over here. certified wanker, whoever this pilot is. And then he crashes. Oh my god.
Close to having ECP if you have a flag that's ready to come in.
That was some of the greatest bullshit
Who was that
piloting
asking
I've seen
about
in a
the
long
flag?
time.
Sphinx. We're about to get the ECP.
I'll message you.
You going over there? You still alive? Oh, yeah.
I'm still alive.
Still
I got
got
a
a
little
timer.
banged up and survived a stall, but
Sphinx, I did it as fast as I could, buddy.
I know. I got you.
There is a backline MS coming out of Fort 2. I'm like 3 kilometers out.
fuck yeah. That was great. That made me feel a lot better.
Radar, would you get a kill, did you?
Yeah, that was solid.
The radar's lit up. Be you chasing whoever you were with.
Where you at?
Just coming in off the.
I got
from
you.
the-
Let me see about getting a check towing.
What's your out, Cobra?
I'm just under 2, just on 2.
Copy. We do have AI going off. I do not have Viz on target, so keep climbing. They might be a cloud or above. All right, I'm seeing
Need
something.
to cut this spawn so we can get
southeast
in
side
there.
of town.
What are you? What out you at? You on the deck?
Yeah, we got some stuff on the deck here.
I mean, you're altitude.
2 and about 2. Yeah, we got a spit west and a hurry.
Yep, I got one up here. Level with me. He's diving. There's 2 now. Yeah, looks like they're going looking at you or something.
P-38 should.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them, buddy. I hope we got more friends here than just me and you.
We got 2 more on the ground.
Oh, Exeter, yep. I'm chasing the P-38 that just bounced just, but I'm only in a little girl.
I believe in you.
I know. Struggling to keep up though. This guy's pulling away.
Oh, fuck! That was on me. I'll take that. That was on me. I just smashed into a spit. Pretty sure I got him. Ah. Yeah. That was totally my fault.
Get in the spawn, get in the spawn.
What's up, Mig? You coming to... Alright. You coming to fly with us?
Oh, hey, Zoom.
Hello there.
I did my flying. Going to bed soon. Just watching it.
This P-38 has bounced me. He's tagged me, but I think I'm okay.
Roger.
I'm sort of chasing him in level as he's pulling away, but he's coming back, coming back.
Hey, Zoom.
Yep.
Is the nose heavy fix gonna revert it back to the way it used to be years ago?
I can't say. My understanding is what was done was they just moved the weight of the engine back a few inches. The flight profile itself wasn't really modified beyond that.
Because the guys have been complaining about it for a long time.
I know.
Dead.
Take it up in open beta and give it a whirl.
Paisley is in the.
Halsey, yeah. He's good, man. In that 38, he's damn near impossible to stop.
Yeah, he got me nicely. I thought he was coming at this weird angle, but it wasn't weird enough for him.
ECP. You found that P-38 yet?
Looking. Carefully. Okay, I think they're south of town.
Probably high, pretty high. The pilot like that. That's 2 engines. You get high and boom and zoom.
It's not just that, they can hang forever. Those counter-rotating props equal out the work.
Oh, you mean in the stall turn or?
Flag side,
Yeah, and the
pistol
stall
coming in.
profile. Get him, Zoom, get him. Ah, too late.
Oh, you found him?
Yeah, I'm tangling up here with a hurry and a spit.
Oh no, we're just about there. We've got some other pilots showing up too, I think.
Good.
Some others coming.
I'm gonna drag these bastards east a little bit. Oh, fuck! Oh!
Down.
Yeah. Found him. You know, I'm really trying not to curse, but I'm doing miserable at it. Just Halsey.
Yeah, like you said, I'm coming back.
I'm glad I did all that.
Oh, we got 2 guys in formation.
Didn't
coming
fire
in
a
there.
shot.
At Halsey.
I didn't fire a shot, period.
Oh, we got
Zoom,
3 boys coming in here.
Zoom, why did you wait till so long to shoot the Spitfire?
I didn't feel confident I was going to have a good shot on him. And the turn ratio on this is... I don't fly the G6 very much. Like, I've been starting to, like, in the last week and a half. So I didn't feel very confident that I was going to have a successful shot on him.
Pro tip, shoot before someone's mentally aware of you.
Yeah, I don't think he was until Hurricane Boy pointed me out.
It's the only way to beat good pilots, to shoot them before they're mentally aware of you, you know?
We'll see how he goes with this. We got 4 of us coming in formation just about. Exeter has joined the thing, and the other boys that were in the other.
Man, I am cooking. This weather's getting warm.
Getting cold in Australia.
Well, Zoom, look at it this way. It's better to use the bullets than to not use them.
I know that. I have shot aircraft down. Earlier I blasted one out of the sky.
Just saying, you treated it like it's a valuable resource. You just gotta, you know?
Look at my ammo on this thing.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, I know, still, but still.
Why don't the Axis use voice comms more?
Because they're in discords like us.
Yeah, we usually hang out down at the bottom of the list, so you don't see us normally. Right now, the lads are on JG2 primary.
Oh, Spitfire just drove straight through. That's one thing that pisses me off about this, man, is that when one aircraft blows up, the other one should.
Well, that ain't good.
Especially on head-to-head. There's a chance of a hurricane.
Get him, Zoom. You can do it.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. Are you kidding me?
You just burned all your E in your moves, man.
Alright. Kidding me, dude. This thing turns like very slow.
Oh, it looks like you broke.
Yeah.
Me too, mate. Rammed and exploded head on. Hurricane. No killer. You should put when it comes up there, should pay. Cobra Oz died because the game hates him.
Yeah, the 38's just gonna sneak north. Whoa, he turned around. Wow.
I'm dead. One shot.
Oh, one in the head. Jeez.
Yeah. I put some heat on him too. I don't know if I got him.
Possible he died as well. There was a centerline shot in his face.
There you go.
You did it. Nice. Way to go.
That bastard.
Who was the kill on?
Halsey.
Oh!
Well, the most important part, it was a 38. One less 38 to worry about.
Those 38s
He'll
are
be
monsters.
back. He'll be back.
Yeah, 38s are monsters.
Churchill, south of the spawnable.
Question is, was it a good trade? It's a 109 G6 for a 38.
A13 next to the church.
It-
The spawnable.
It's Zoom versus Halsey. Halsey is superior, so I'll take it. Hey, there's Cobra. What do you think of those new smaller airfields, Mig?
I love it.
This next patch, we're adding 9 more.
I've been lobbying for having High Command be able to build their own airfields wherever they want, but this is best, second best thing, you know?
Yep. I think it's better because strategically it allows people to know where they're at, and that just brings the fight, reduces the confusion on things. Lord knows we don't need our game to be any more confusing.
The other boys are still doing good. They're still there.
Looks like it. You ready, Cobra?
Yeah, I'm pedaling as fast as I can.
Oh, you're
A
good.
little E1.
You're good.
I'm the dogfighter, bro. This thing turns on a dime. It's good.
What aircraft you in?
E1.
E1, like the free play one?
No, I got the DLC free play one, remember? Doesn't say free play. Might as well, but it's all good.
Ooh, okay. They're up above the clouds here. 1, 2.
Why can't I get a parachute? Why is there a parachute up here?
Somebody must have died.
Or just bail.
P-38. Ugh, not again.
Okay. Oh, there he is above the clouds. That's our man.
That's got Halsey written all over it.
Yeah, but he's been he's had all these boys sitting up here underneath him. He's playing high, bouncing them as we climb, and it's good fun that if you can get away with it. The hurricane here as well. 3K.
Damn it. Come on, IPOC, stick with it. Stick with it. Oh, no. I need some help with this 38.
Come down low.
I am low as fuck. Around the river line. See him shooting at me? He's low, he's trailing. Where you at, Cobra?
I'm looking for you.
Get the fuck over here! Right where that parachute is. Looks like it's east side of town.
Yeah, P38. Are you
P30.
dead, are you?
I'm alright. P38's low. Going over town right now.
Tagged him. Oh, I blacked out. I'm in the dirt. I'm gone. Jesus.
Great.
You got a hurricane there too.
Thank you.
I put a few
Oh,
holes in
jeez.
it.
What the hell's that? Come on. Oh, come on, dude.
Good night. Good luck, Zoom.
Appreciate it. Good night. Oh, fuck. I lost it. One lap. I overcorrected. All that hard work to survive just to screw it up. Whatever. Alright, at least I got some hits credited. Yeah. It's been a good battle. Not an easy one.
Well, that's something I haven't done for a bit.
What's that?
RTB.
That's sad. One-way trip, huh? Remember, the next time you're in a big dive, pull back on your throttle a bit. Go 50%, and then if you need to push some more in to like recover, do that on the way up. All right, we're it in terms of aircraft up here, so look alive. Oh, dude. Ah. I just alt-tabbed for a second and my game just froze.
Ooh.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. Looks great on the stream, let me tell you. Facepalm. Well, I guess that's one way to end the stream.
If it's any consolation, you're still here. I can still following you.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know where you're going or what you're doing, but I can still see the plate in front of me.
Okay, I have a fun little idea. So if you're still on the stream, hang tight.
No, there you go.
All right.
As the bad guy shows up.
People often talk about my typing skills. I'm going to refresh this. And we're going to do a quick typing test just so you can see what it looks like. I know that's nerdy, but this is me warming up my hands here. Here we go. So, there you go. 100% accuracy, 146 words per minute. And that was super annoying every time I've typed something to have a freaking pop-up there. That was absurd. Very distracting, but... Anyway. So yes. It's like an MG42, but with fingers. That's what she said. No. Anyway, we're going to call the stream here. I hope you guys... enjoyed it, had a little fun. Sorry that I crashed. That was because I alt-tabbed. It's my bad. It happens sometimes. Shouldn't do that, but I was checking on the stream and paid the price. So have a good night, and be sure to, at the beginning of this video, if you're checking in later, or maybe you've just got here when we conclude, look at the front end of the video to understand what's involved with the README and what's being delivered. Don't forget to get into open beta. If you go to our website, since we're still here, let's go to our website. If you scroll here to play open beta, it has information on what to do. Tex did a great job breaking it all down. We've got our downloads and all that. And of course, our fundraiser is going on right now. And thanks to 29 people, it is 39.2% funded with 10 days remaining. So we appreciate that. There's a nice video breakdown here talking about everything we're trying to do this year. A lot of it is related to fixing up our current version and for the future as well. So we're not creating throwaway code. We're creating things that affect things now to improve your experience today and long term as well. So take a look at this, scroll through. It's all in-house this time. We're not doing it on Indiegogo or some third-party platform. The benefits of this are that it basically allows us to do these as we need, as well as to receive the funds faster so we can get to work faster and start delivering things for you. Hey Tex, are you here? Any last words for the stream before we call it? Nope. Okay. Cobra, you got anything else you want to say as we close out here?
Good gaming, mate. Good gaming.
Good gaming. I'm with you. Well, this game takes all of us to continue to support it and be a part of it. So, like you and many others, thanks for continuing to play and subscribe. Subscribe. That's what keeps us going. These fundraisers helps us do kind of the bigger, heavier lifting stuff, but the subscriptions literally pay the server bills and bandwidth and some of the people. So we appreciate it, guys.